Thank you for joining me for the editorial copper. For each copper, I'm going to answer a question I've been asked about editing or proofreading. And today's question is, I'm dying to know how long it would take you, roughly, very, very roughly, to edit an 80,000 word novel. And let's assume it has a style guide and a structure. Thank you, Charles Huguenot. That's a cracking question. It really is. Now, I think that Charles was picking up on the business book question that Lois Cliff asked the other week, where she was asking how long it would take to edit a business book if she wrote one. Now, understanding the style guide and the structure, that's a big deal, and it leaves me more time to concentrate on your words. The difference that we've got here is there's a big difference between a business book and a novel. I had to do a lot of training, specific training, to learn how to edit a novel fiction rather than non-fiction. So it's different, very different. And I suppose we're starting to get into the it depends moments here. So it depends. For instance, have you got 3 characters in your 80,000 word novel, or have you got a cast of thousands? Is it all based in one village, or is it a world trip? And once we understand that context, then it's very high chance that I'm going to ask you for a sample, so I can understand and I can get a feel for how long it's going to take me to edit your novel, because I need to get that feel so I can give a proper time scale. And then we're getting into how many rounds of editing you want. Now, with business books, whilst I do occasionally offer multiple rounds that suit some authors, it's usually just one round of copy editing. But with novels, that can change a lot, that can vary. So if you want multiple rounds of editing, then you've got to bake that into the timescales. So you might start the first round in January, second round might come in March, the third round might still come up in the summer. It's an it depends thing, and it's something that you've got to find an editor who suits you, who can work with you to make the timescales work with your novel. So that's been a really interesting question. Thank you. And thank you for joining me for the editorial copper.